Hey y'all, Justin here. Chicken and Biscuits, another episode of Fresh Brewed Faith. Today is New Year's Eve, and tomorrow brings a new day, a new year. And we all focus around the first of the year and what it means to have a New Year's resolution or whatever you might call it. So let's talk about that. Stick around. Before I hit the road, I want to go over some scripture with you, and it's Matthew 7:24 through 27, and it's about building on a solid foundation. Let's go over this, and then we'll talk about it while I'm driving. Matthew 7:24 through 27. This is the NLT version, and I'll drop my Bible link below if you don't have a study Bible. This one reads, "Anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise, like a person who builds a house on solid rock. Though the rain comes in torrents and the floodwaters rise and the winds beat against the house, it won't collapse because it's built on bedrock. But anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey it is foolish, like a person who builds a house on sand. When the rains and floods come and the winds beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash." All right, so why am I talking about foundation? Our faith is built on the foundation that we provided. And with tomorrow being New Year's, I know there's many of y'all, and myself included, that would like to start the new year with a commitment, with a personal challenge, with a self-growth in mind. And you know, a lot of us are like, we need to lose weight. Yeah, we do. But what about our faith? What can we do different in 2021 to build on our faith? I've been doing many things around the farm these past couple weeks. I've been on vacation, and I've gotten a lot of stuff knocked out. One of the things that remains an issue on the farm is temporary things. So if we get this animal, I want to build a temporary structure until I build the one that I know will last forever. The problem with that is if I would have built the one that'll last forever first, I wouldn't have to redo it. And I find myself constantly throwing something together to hold an animal or to grow something, and then in months down the road, I'm looking at it like, well, that didn't hold up very long, or sometimes even days. Rains come, wind comes, and it destroys it. And I'm out there in the middle of it. I'm out there in the middle of the rain, the wind, the cold, and I'm trying to fix something that I didn't do right the first time. So that brings me back to the foundation of our faith. If going into this new year we want to have a better relationship with Christ, then we need to have a better foundation. We need to lay out that foundation these first 3 weeks. It has been said that it takes 21 days to create a habit. So every day for the next 21 days, we should be building our foundation as if we don't ever want it to go anywhere. We don't ever want it to leave or be destroyed. Now, that's not to say that there's not going to be bad times or rough times through our faith, but that our foundation is so solid and everything is built on it so strong that there's not anything that will destroy it. So just like farming, our faith needs a great foundation to build upon. We've heard this, I've heard it just in the last few years being a Christian, and I know a lot of y'all that have been Christians your whole lives have heard about how important a foundation is. And I mean, just look at your house. How does your house stand And what kind of foundation does it have? Do you have foundation problems? Do your walls crack? Does the ceiling open up? You know, are there things that happen because the foundation is not solid? So as we look at our faith, we need to remind ourselves that it's only as good as what we've built it on. You know, if we're reading every single day and we're praying every single day and we're seeking that relationship with Christ every single day, then our faith by nature should be strong. It should be solid, because we're laying the foundation that allows it to grow. So that's something that I thought would be interesting going into 2021. Remember, 21 days. It takes 21 days to create a habit. So if you just want to pick one day a week to read the Bible, it's not going to happen. And you might do good for the first few weeks, but that's only 50-something weeks that you'll be reading. Try to read every day. Create those habits that'll in turn build your relationship. And don't look at it as a chore or a job. I struggle with routines and good habits. But I told y'all in the beginning I wouldn't talk about anything or bring up anything that I myself don't struggle with. That wouldn't be fair to you, and it wouldn't really be fair to me. So yeah, I mean I struggle with this stuff every day. I struggle with it all the time, but I want to push myself to be better, and I want you to push yourself to be better. And that's the end game. That's the goal. That's the goal for us, is to all have a better relationship with Christ. So that when these storms come, and these winds and these rains and floods, that we're still safe, for one, and that we're still strong, and we have good spirit and good morale because our foundation was solid. I mean, it seems easy enough, right? It's not. I mean, it's not as easy as it sounds, but it's nothing that none of us can't do. So I try to keep this short today. Anyways, keep that in mind as you go into 2021. Whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to, whatever you want to do, you need to make it habit first, because if you're anything like me, you're going to get sidetracked along the way. Go into this new year with a new attitude. Let's all build better foundations, and let's just do it. Let's do it together. I pray that y'all have a great New Year's Eve. Be safe, be responsible, be smart. Anyhow, Happy New Year's, and I'll see y'all next week on another episode. In the meantime, make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, share, do whatever you can to get this out there. Because if we can reach one person with the gospel that didn't want to have nothing to do with it before, then it's all worth it. Or if we encourage other Christians to spread the gospel when they normally wouldn't, then it's a win. So let's win together. Like, share, subscribe, follow, and Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'll see y'all next week.